Hello, let's play Wordle for Sunday, July 19th. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with Baron. All right, so we have an R second N at the end. Ooh, I mean, sometimes we start with green, and that fits perfectly, but I don't know that I should do a double letter right now. But what else would we do? I'm thinking about like RUIN, but I don't see anything there. Huh. I mean, I guess we could just try green. Why not? Not green. Oh, R doesn't even go second. Okay. So R is either first or we could end in RN, which seems like it could happen. Like a URN maybe. Churn just pops out. Let's try that. Ooh, it was churn. Okay. Nice and quick solve today. I guess green worked out. I don't know if the bots are going to like it, but it seemed to work okay. Let's spin. Not much to say. Let's spin this awesome Wordle wheel here and see what we're going to start with tomorrow. It is Michelet, a patron's suggestion of Poppy. So I think we're going to learn something very interesting about the letter P tomorrow. We'll have to wait and find out what that is. All right, and let's do some analysis here. So the answer was churn, and we start with Baron. There are only 11 words left. Churn, green, preen, rain. Ooh, that's a fun one. Resin. Ricin, R-I-C-I-N. What is that? Sometimes words appear in the likelies that I don't think are going to be answers. Oh, it's ricin. Ricin. I remember the ricin square. I didn't realize that's how it was spelled. There was a lot of talk about ricin, like what? Like 15 years ago or something? I don't remember what it was about. Ripen, risen, riven. So there's this I-E-N trap that probably you should get into, which is what it's saying. Spurn and stern. So green is number 8 on the list, so it's not horrible. And after green, there were 3 words left: churn, ricin, and spurn. So I thought of churn before spurn, thankfully, because spurn has better letters. I might have gone for that if I thought of it, but I just kind of vibed it today. So I want a 1 and 3 there, although I don't know how long it would have taken me to think of ricin. If the answer was ricin instead of churn, and I had gone churn, the only thing left to guess is ricin. I mean, we know we'd start with R. We know there was a C, which probably I put in the middle, and I think only I is available as a vowel, so I'd probably try that. All right, so probably not too bad actually. So resin is their suggestion, or ripen, or risen. All of them equally same number of average guesses left. Oops, the answer is not ricin. The answer is churn. All right. So that guarantees churn. Probably would have thought of it in the same way that I did from green. Although I may have tried to get R second. I probably would have churned on trying to get R second for a while and not seen anything that worked. And eventually said, well, maybe RN. Probably what would have happened. Ripen is the same. Risen is the same. Okay, so guaranteed 3 there. So I didn't have to win a 1 and 3 if I had gone for the I, resin, ripen, or risen. The pronunciation changes really get you. All right, it starts with least these days. No more tails. So with completely gray, it's going to go crump. That's going to be the same for steel, so we don't have to do steel. And after crump, it's only churn. So there are 3 unlikelies: chur, corb, and cord. No idea what those are. All right. Adieu? No, that's why they're unlikely. Most common starting word, we get the U, we go spurt. We have that UR in place. We're down to blurb, churl, churn, and mourn. So it says go churl or churn because those two get each other. The other two aren't going to tell you the difference between those two, so they have a slightly higher average. So if we go churn, obviously that's the answer. Otherwise we go churl, churn, and get it in 4. But it seems like 3 is more likely. I think people are going to guess churn over churl. But who knows? Audio, also just the U. We go spurt again. And we're down to the same 4 words: blurb, churl, churn, exurb. Not quite the same 4. But it says go blurb or churl this time. Actually, going churn isn't a good idea here because it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you blurb versus exurb, I think. Okay. So probably gets a 4 then if it's going optimal. All right, stare has the R fourth, green. All right. And it doesn't end in E, so that really narrows it down. It's going to go whirl, which is fun. WHORL. From there, it's only chirp or churn, so a 3 or a 4. Pert, highest chance to get it in 2. We have a 1 in 32 chance to get it in 2. So, you know, it's possible you'd think of churn first here. It's not very optimal, though. It says go whirl. And from there, it could be shirk or churn, so a 3 or a 4. And then, what are we doing here? The last one is tarps, what the official bot starts with. We're going to go riled here. It's really worried about the I. It's worried about ER, right? So riled helps us avoid. Well, it doesn't avoid the trap, but it helps us solve the trap fast enough that we don't lose. It is not ER, though, so we're perfectly fine. We're going to go bronk and then churn, or we're going to go croon and then churn. So it's a 4. All right. Well, let's grab our screenshot and check with the official bot now. There we go. This is churn. Alrighty. Read the analysis. So in hard mode, 89 skill, 67 luck, a little bit below average, but a lot of people are getting churn pretty quick. 3.3 is pretty low. So most common follow-up here is stern, and that has 1 left to solve after that. Resin with 1 left, churn is the answer. 11% people getting a 2 after starting with Baron. Green is 9%. I'm in the 9% who went green, and there's a 1.3 average after that. Rain is a 1.4. Risen, ripen, spurn, and all had 1 after. So a lot of people getting 3s. Preen is 1.1. Ripen is 1.0. So it seems like Baron was a good start for the answer of churn. All right. It goes tarps cried churn. Interesting. Very different. 0.3 starting with churn. 7.5. 54.9. 91.2 on guess 4. That's huge. 98.7, greater than 99. People losing on churl, chur, chuff, but really almost no one's losing today. Let's check regular mode, see if that's any different. This might be a regular mode greater than 99, which is very rare. Is it working? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. All right, give me an 86 skill. Yeah, green wasn't the best follow-up, was it? Stern, churn, resin, green. I knew it wasn't, but I decided to go for it anyway. Yeah, but it's about the same. People are doing very well today. Preen is the one doing the worst. Slightly worse than green, which is interesting. I don't know why that would be true. Maybe people going for rain then. Would they? Maybe. If you do churn... Sorry, if you do green, then rain is out. But if you do preen, then you can still go rain. Maybe that's what happened. Does slate crony churn? 0.3 of churn. 6.0, 46.3, 84.8 is actually significantly lower than in hard mode. 96.6, 99.3 is not a greater than 99. I thought for sure, given how well hard mode did. All right, losing on the same stuff. Well, how'd you do?